Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla. What? And the new IBF champion for the 135-pound division, Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko, he dropped and stopped George Kambosos in the 11th round en route to becoming the IBF champion for the lightweight division. Hey, look, kudos. I take my hat off to Kambosos. Hey, look, he's a tough out, a tough customer. You know, hey, at any given night, he'll give any of the guys in and around the weight class, he'll give them he's a good matchup for any of the guys. But Vasyl Lomachenko was too smart, too talented, too fast, last night for Kambosos. Kambosos, hey, look, he came to fight, but Vasyl Lomachenko was a lot too much for him. He was overmatched from the onset of the fight. Vasyl Lomachenko was landing punches from the beginning. But, once after his motor don't get running till like after a few rounds, and motor get running, hey, he got it. And he began to pick apart George Kambosos. And you saw it, stopped him in 11. Big up, respect, Vasyl Lomachenko. He proved that he still has a lot left in the tank in a stacked division where, hey, look, undisputed, it's a long road right here. I said that earlier this week. But what's next for Lomachenko? I don't know. I think, man, it would be legendary for him to even just unify titles in this division. Like if he unifies with one more title, I think that would be legendary for him. As he is 36 years old, I'm not sure if he has what it takes to stick around with these young bulls in this division. And also, y'all know how the game go, man. You never know what's going to happen. You got guys, you got some big names here. You got Shakur Stevenson, who is the WBC champion. You have Tank Davis, who is the super champion, the super WBA champion, and Neverete and Lomachenko is fighting for the vacant WBO. So you have some names there that, hey, look, they could get offers from anybody at any given time to fight at a catch weight from another division, whatever. And, provided that happens, man, this could take the road to undisputed off course even more. And, man, we could be waiting 2 years to see an undisputed champion in this division. And imagine a 38-year-old Vasyl Lomachenko fighting for undisputed against one of these young bulls like Shakur Stevenson or even Tank Davis. So like I said, man, unifying titles would probably be a good move for him and for his legacy moving forward. Shakur Stevenson is on the tail end of his contract with Top Rank, so I don't know how easy that fight would be to make. It would be a good fight for both guys. Stevenson, he's been vocal about wanting that fight. I think that he would stick around for at least a one fight deal with him because he needs a Lomachenko on his resume. Lomachenko, it would be good for him. It would be legendary to fight a Shakur Stevenson, but a fight that may be a little bit easier to make would be if, provided that Neverete wins, it would be a good name for Lomachenko to challenge. And who knows, but if he could unify at least one title in the division, I think it would be legendary for his career. And he proved last night that he still has some left in the gas tank. I'm just not sure if he can wait around a couple years before he could get a undisputed matchup. You don't want to get old overnight and be in the ring with Tank Davis, who has speed, he's explosive, and just so powerful. You don't want to test your legs against him like that. But hey, look, this is a fighting sport, and it is it is what it is. This is prize fighting. So if the money is right, do what you do, you know. But whatever the case may be, we have a new IBF champion in this division, and it is Vasyl Lomachenko. Great night of boxing last night. Hey, and I guess we'll see what's next. George Kambosos, I don't know what's next for him, man. I mean, on the championship level in this division, I don't know who he would go after. Maybe he could just take another fight, make him some money or whatever. But in and around this weight class, like I said, he could still be a good matchup for anybody. If he continues to lose, he could become a gatekeeper, which I would hate to see someone like him become a gatekeeper. But at the same time, look, this is a Australian fighter who's been making purses, probably some of the biggest purses that Australian fighters been making. So, I mean, he demands money. I mean, just from the fights he's been in, the money he's made, you got to pay him correctly. So, he take a couple more fights, making some decent money, man. Look, this game has been good to him, So, but hey, look, last night just proved that, hey, this fight game is this fight game. We basically already knew that Vasyl Lomachenko would be too much for George Kambosos. A lot of people just looking to see if Vasyl Lomachenko was going to get old overnight, which he proved. Hey, look, 36 is 36. He still got, he's pretty fresh. I mean, even in his losses, he's not taking a whole lot of punishment. He got roughed up in the Salido fight, which was his second fight in the professional rankings. He got kind of roughed up. Salido did, fight a little dirty, whatever. But Lomachenko still didn't take a lot of punishment in the fight that, to me, was a defining loss for Lomachenko. Some people still argue with that fight, but against Teofimo Lopez, he still didn't take a lot of punishment. Teofimo Lopez won that fight because he put money in the bank in the earlier rounds by keeping that jab busy. Because Lomachenko was not busy, hey, Teofimo Lopez won the first half of the fight hands down, but the jab, it was just by the jab, and it wasn't a lot of punishment taken. Then the Devin Haney fight, which was a controversial decision, to say the least, he still didn't take a lot of punishment. So he's still pretty fresh. As long as his legs is good, I think he'd be a good matchup for any of those young bulls. I just would hate to see him get in the ring and his legs not be as fresh as they have been, against some of these young bulls. But either way, it'll be a great matchup for Tank Davis, for Shakur Stevenson, for Navarrete. A lot of people's looking to see Navarrete winning this fight against Baranchenko for the WBO championship in the division, like I said. So, Stevenson, WBC champ, Tank Davis, WBA super champ. Any of these guys, man, look, it'll be a good matchup, really. As long as Vasyl Lomachenko's legs are as fresh as they were last night. But either way, hey, man, this weekend is about Vasyl Lomachenko. Big up, respect to Vasyl Lomachenko, the new IBF champion. Hey, y'all rock with your boy, man. Share this video, like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time it go down. I thank you. I appreciate all of the subscribers, the new subscribers, the subscribers that's been with me from the beginning. Hey, man, hey, I appreciate all of y'all. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. This Daddy P. I'm out of there.